Hey friend, in today's video I am going to show you what my sensitivity is, and I'm going to help you choose your sensitivity for a controller in Fortnite. Now, we have here my X and Y sensitivity. The Y sensitivity, which you see is higher, is what I currently use on both my X and my Y, and my X is what I originally started out with. Now, I'm sort of like in the middle of high and low with sensitivities in games. I know people that play a lot higher and a lot lower. I recommend you have your X and Y sensitivity, and this is just when you're not aiming down sights. It needs to be fast enough that you can spin around and throw up a wall behind you. That's about the speed you need to be at. Now, when you first start off, that might feel kind of fast if you haven't played shooters before, or if you have played shooters on a lower sensitivity. So what this one is this is, you go to 7 and then you click it once. That's what the 7 is. That's what I started out on. And then what the Y is let's see, we find 8. Oh shoot, wait. Confirm. I'm going to leave without saving my changes so I have it saved. So this is, let's see how far this is. So this one is 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. So that's how you just copy my sensitivity. You go 8 and 4 clicks. So that's what I'm currently using, and my old one was 7. Now, if you're new to shooters and you need help picking out your sensitivity, a good place to start would be at the 7 that I had, which was 7 and 1 click. But the problem with that is it's not fast enough to spin around and block yourself. So what I recommend is you either start out really high on 8 and just get used to it, or you start with this and just bump it up like once a week or once every few days when you get comfortable with it. Because realistically, you want to have a constant sensitivity, but it needs to be high enough to save yourself. Now, as for your aim down sight sensitivity with these two, if you keep it at 7 here, it's going to vary depending on this. So if I have this sensitivity, I'm going to leave so I can just pull it back up and everything's defaulted. So if I have this on, if I have my sensitivities at 2 and I have it at 0.7, 0.7 is a fraction of the 2. So this means that it is 7/10 of the speed of what it's supposed to be when you aim down the sights. It's going to be lower, but if you keep it at this and you go all the way maxed, it's going to be just as fast as when you're looking around. I can demonstrate this for you if it's not making sense. But essentially, your aim down sights is a fraction of your X and Y. So realistically, if you keep yours at 7/10 of the fraction, you don't really have to play with this thing at all, because if you start out, if you keep it at 7/10 and you start at 7 and 1 click, then it's going to be 7/10 of your X. So essentially, you don't actually have to play with this at all. It will change. It'll get higher as you bump this up, but realistically, you don't have to play with this one very much. It's just always 7/10, so keep that in mind. And your scope sensitivity, I believe this is slower than your, I think these two are different. I'm going to test it out real fast just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that your scope sensitivity is just a bit lower. So keep that in mind. And also, here's the fact is, sniper rifles, such as the bolt action and the semi-auto, don't have aim assist, whereas the hunting rifle does. So it gets really weird with the aim assist. I don't personally like it on the hunting rifle, but anyways, that's my sensitivity. I hope it helps you decide on what you need to use, and I hope it helps you to pick somewhere to start out. But again, this is where I'm currently at, and I'm starting lower and working your way up to here. But if you're competent enough, this is fast enough.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean? Okay.
I mean calls, dude.
Oh, there's 4 minis in there, by the way. you just go try hard mode on them?
Oh yeah.
Best out of what? Okay, which one? Best out of what, Mason?
That's out of 3, I guess.
Let me tell him. You can break that brick wall right there. Hold on. Division and like me. We almost got the but my controller down in the middle of the it was probably the and they said they were like jumping up and down. You gotta kill him. Of course. We already did that.
Big fight just ended. There's 2 left right now.
Yeah, I see.
So where's the slurp at?
Oh wait, people on the mountain again. There's people like above us.
Yeah, I shot him first.
Wow.
That was a nice
Teamwork.
double right there for us. Oh, he had a gold RPG.
Alright. Drop the slurp.
There's people on the
Slurp that?
adjacent mountain, I believe.
I missed.
Or just like right over here.
I have a launch pad.
Somebody heading over.
You wanna
to
push
the-
them?
There's a Zoe
Push that with
and
launch pad.
someone with.
Okay, can I not go?
I knocked Dark Voyager.
You guys
I'm
wanna
gonna-
push this with the launch pad?
Thirsted him.
Oh, I just landed a shot.
Got all my shield off. I hit him. I hit him again.
Somebody in this last thing, unless, yep.
I need health.
I have a med kit. And then there's one over here.
Just need
Yo,
shield.
if this sticks. No shield, double headshot.
Grenade.
Guys, watch out for
Where they
stone.
Spaghetti.
Oh my, dude, my starts today is just oh.
I pulled the trigger, but this time.
Please get there.
They're all bad, like I'm telling you.
Behind.
I
Carbide.
see him. I'll kill him.
One
I'm
H-
rotating on his booty.
1 HP. Wait, Pats, let me get him. Please, Pats, let me get him. Thank you. Here, as your reward, have some minis on me. Oh wait, you're full. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yay. I'll pick some minis, guys.
Need a lot more minis.
If I spike.
Getting